Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just have a quick video today regarding Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, specifically related to something a lot of people are very interested in, and just overall would just very much like to know or have confirmation of this particular feature in the upcoming game. So we got an article here from The Gamer titled, as you guys can see, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero confirms multiple character variation. And the article reads as follows. The official Dragon Ball Games Twitter page has seemingly confirmed that multiple different variations of characters based on different eras of Dragon Ball will feature in Sparking Zero, just like the original Tenkaichi trilogy. Now, of course, they're talking about Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. The article continues to say, as the extreme excitement on the internet has probably told you by now, Dragon Ball fans have been waiting a very long time for a new Budokai Tenkaichi game, which is exactly what we're getting next year with Sparking Zero. It's been such a long time since the last game in the series that a lot of fans have been wondering what mechanics and features will carry on from the previous Budokai Tenkaichis and which will be dropped in favor of following newer games like Xenoverse. Now look, let me just say this just really quick, guys. Xenoverse is awesome, but Xenoverse is awesome in its own way. Hope you guys don't kill me for saying this, but I would very much so prefer that they keep as little as possible. There's some elements I like in Xenoverse that they can probably incorporate in Sparking Zero, but please just keep it a lot closer to Tenkaichi. Please. So far, it seems like a lot of old Budokai Tenkaichi features are coming back in full force, like beam clashes, stage destruction, and a quote historic playable roster of characters. Speaking of characters, one of the biggest questions that fans have about Sparking Zero's roster is whether or not it'll have one version of character that can be changed, or if it'll follow Budokai Tenkaichi's method and have multiple variations. For example, like how Goku had an early, mid, and end to represent the different Dragon Ball Z sagas. Now, the post from the Twitter page that they're talking about in the beginning of the article that apparently confirms these transformations is right here, as you guys can see. And continuing with the article, it looks like the latter has been indirectly confirmed to be the case thanks to a new post on the official Dragon Ball Games Twitter account, while showing off some new screenshots of Goku turning into his Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form, aka Super Saiyan Blue. The tweet notes, quote, Goku Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is ready to break the heavens, by specifically calling out this version of Goku that can turn into, I'm just going to say Super Saiyan Blue as, quote, Goku Super. The tweet all about confirms that we'll get different variations of each character to show off which era of Dragon Ball they're from, rather than having one for each with customizable moves like in Raging Blast. And the article concludes by saying, although it seems character variations are coming back, some have suggested that Sparking Zero will split the characters up a bit differently this time around. With multiple different series, I guess they're referring to the anime series themselves, it seems likely they'll be splitting up based on which Dragon Ball series they come from, like original Dragon Ball Z, GT, Super, and the upcoming Daima or Daima. Now, I would say this news is obviously, in my opinion at least, no surprise at all. But the reason I do find this article extremely informative is because I think a lot of, and I mentioned this before, is that people's expectations for this game, especially guys, based on that trailer we got in the Game Awards for 2023, set the bar incredibly high for this game. So people really, like, obviously not everybody's, wishes are going to be fulfilled to the T, but people's expectations for this game, man, it just cannot disappoint, man. And I really don't think it will. But people really just especially would love to see just all the different transformations included from all the Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z animes that we got, and do not want one of these transformations to be left out. And I honestly, personally wish the same exact thing. I know I would be incredibly disappointed if we did not have at the very least, most of the transformations for every character. But I'm not going to go off into a tangent about that. I just wanted to read this article and, just shed some light regarding the transformations for you all. But I hope that you all enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you immensely for taking the time out your day to drop by and watch the video. And if you found the video informative and or entertaining in any way, please be sure to drop it a like. I would really appreciate it. But as always, I hope that you all have an absolute fantastic one, and I hope to catch you next time.